At 0314 local time, the myth of American invincibility over Iran evaporated in a flash of magnesium and burning jet fuel. An F-15E Strike Eagle, call sign Brawler 11, was contour flying at 500 knots, weaving through the jagged canyons of the Zagros Mountains. For 5 weeks, coalition pilots had treated the Iranian airspace like a shooting gallery, operating with near total impunity. That overconfidence proved fatal. Hidden in a cold start position, a mobile MRS-AD battery, a system the Pentagon claimed had been neutralized weeks ago, flicked its radar on for exactly 6 seconds. It was just enough time to slave a Syed 4 missile to Brawler 11's thermal signature. The Strike Eagle's electronic warfare suite screamed a warning, but in the narrow confines of a canyon, there is nowhere to run. The missile detonated just above the right engine intake. The airframe buckled, the cockpit filled with smoke, and 2 of America's most elite aviators were forced to punch out into the freezing darkness of hostile territory. This wasn't just a mechanical loss, it was a psychological earthquake. The first manned American fighter had fallen. The air war had just entered a lethal, unpredictable new phase. But while the search and rescue flares were still drifting over the mountains, Iran launched the second phase of its trap. 200 miles to the south, at Prince Sultan Air Base, the ground began to shake. This wasn't a random saturation strike. This was a surgical execution. A swarm of Kheibar Shekan ballistic missiles, hypersonic in their terminal phase, punctured the early morning mist. Their target? Not the fuel farms, not the troop barracks, but the high-value assets parked on the high-security aprons. Specifically, a single E-3 Sentry AWACS. The E-3 is the quarterback of the sky. Its massive 30-foot radar disc is the only thing allowing the coalition to coordinate hundreds of sorties in a cluttered electromagnetic environment. You cannot hide an AWACS, and on the ground, it is a sitting duck. Satellite imagery from an hour later told the story in gruesome detail. A submunition warhead had functioned perfectly, shredding the E-3's radar dome and honeycombing the fuselage with tungsten fragments. Millions of dollars of sensitive electronics gone. In one 3-minute window, the coalition had lost its primary eyes in the sky. Without the Sentry, the F-35s are flying blind, forced to radiate their own radar and sacrifice their stealth just to see what's in front of them. This is the reality of Iran's asymmetric air defense. They aren't trying to win dogfights. They are systematically dismantling the infrastructure that makes modern air power possible. For over a month, intelligence briefings insisted that 80% of Iran's missile capacity had been eliminated. They were wrong. You cannot kill a ghost. Iran's missile force is built for the end of the world. It lives in missile cities, vast subterranean labyrinths carved into the rock hundreds of meters below the reach of any bunker buster. They emerge from disguised civilian warehouses, fire their salvos, and vanish back into the earth before a drone can even bank toward them. Every empty shipping container in the Persian Gulf, every nondescript truck on a coastal highway is now a potential launch platform for a precision-guided strike. The coalition is no longer hunting a military. They are hunting a shadow that strikes at their most vulnerable points. The loss of Brawler 11 and the crippling of the Sentry prove that Iran isn't just surviving the air war, they are adapting to it. They are betting that they can bleed the coalition's high-tech assets faster than the West can replace them. The skies over the Gulf are no longer owned. They are contested, crowded, and increasingly, they are a graveyard for the world's most advanced machinery. The air war hasn't been won. It has only just begun to get ugly. If you want to see more videos like this one, feel free to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.